1880s election.
Have you seen this trick? This is Magic Road.
Got to come to the Crossroads Inn to pick up your ballots. Yeah, don't let it get in your way.
Go a little bit farther in there. There's talks a little bit about the issues of the time. So,
Come on in, folks, and get your newspaper.
a nickel. A nickel, absolutely. 5 cents. All right, well, thank you. Thank you. You actually don't have to do this. You're out to the 3. So. Well, thank you. Here's the skit schedule on the front page. All right, hello. Welcome to the Shoal Creek Weekly Gazette. We're the local town newspaper office. I just had my latest issue hot off the press just this past Thursday. I have all the finest news, and you're not going to find any better news than here in our town. What would a town be without a paper? You know, we gotta have that. I've got all the latest information here. I don't know what else I can really say except that if you're here to get the newspaper, this is the place to be at. We'd like you to have that. So most everything on there is original articles that we've researched from September 1880, Liberty Tribune, Kansas City Daily Journal of Commerce, St. Joseph Gazette, and any Northwest Missouri newspapers that we can find. We do intertwine a little bit in there some modern stuff as far as what the overview of what we're portraying here for First Saturday today, and there's a skit schedule in there, and then inside there's a local matters column where you'll see that, you know, for our little fictional town here that we do run some stuff. And a couple of the ads in there are made up for a couple of our vendors, like the blacksmith here has an ad, and the woodworker, and our mercantile. But besides that, everything else is from September of 1880. A newspaper very rarely was able to make a profit just on the paper alone, so we would have to try to, in order to stay above water, we would have to do other printing businesses. And of course, during the election seasons, I got a lot of my money coming in from the parties. Typically, a newspaper would have been supported by one party, but for this history, I do got all 3 parties listed in my paper on the inside. You'll see on the column, the Republicans, Democrats, and Greenback. But historically, it would have been one, and I would have been whatever party was paying for me. I would have been really pushing that party when you came here. But you know, for the sake of teaching history, we're doing all 3. So, if you are interested in one particular party at a time, I do have some leftover ribbons, campaign banners, and stuff. Because in the 1880s, 19th century, elections were a big affair in the country, and people would come out here and stand for hours to listen for speeches. And, you know, it wasn't a little 20-minute speech, man. They'd listen to a 3-hour speech and ready to go for the next guy and stuff. So it was a lot of community involvement. But I have the Greenback Party here, I have the Republicans here, I have the Democrats here, and if you want a souvenir, you're more than welcome to take one if you're interested. Or you can take one of each. That'll work. No problem. Thank you for coming out and supporting Shoal Creek. These are the Republicans. This one? Got a lot of folks here in town today, so I'm glad to see that. A lot of news put out. So. Looking forward to our meeting tonight, the Grand Army of the Republic Lodge. We're going to be meeting, you know. I got my medal out for tonight after our big election speech tonight, and the boys are going to gather together and reminisce about the old days 20 years ago. We were marching on the blue under, you know, our brave commanders. So always good to be able to pull out my GAR medal. So, and you know, of course, this is election year, so the only thing I can do is, well, all 3 parties, they're paying me to put print for their banners and stuff, and that's good. The money's good for me, but you know, being a GAR man, I'm more for Arthur, or Garfield and Arthur. We'll vote Garfield and Arthur. Election 1880. He's our man, the next president of the United States of America. James Garfield and Chester Arthur.
How many is that? One. Now this is the way you eat them, right? This is the way you eat them, right?